All right, we're back. 31 days of Halloween ranked countdown is back again. I told you I'm doing these daily. If you're not tired of seeing me yet, then I don't know what's wrong with you for one thing, but thank you for being here. That being said, before we get started into this one, I want to go ahead and say first and foremost, everyone is entitled to their opinion. I am entitled to mine as well. So if you want to go ahead and have comments out there, have a discussion about something with these that I'm choosing, by all means, let's do this. If you're coming here with the sole purpose of trolling, not going to happen. I'm going to have to go ahead and remove it simply because we're all having fun. This is fun time. This is spooky season. Fun. Nothing but fun. So we're doing that. We're moving forward. We're going to talk about my number 25 spot here. Number 25, and you already saw it on the background there. That spooky little doll right there. You can hear the laugh. That little that yeah, right there. That right there will go ahead and get you, but only as much as I'd like to play a game. Oh, got talent. Yeah, see? I could be a stand-in voice in. See, it happens. Saw as an epic series of movies with this, and I call it epic because it's well rounded out. It finishes out things on there. It does have a couple. Well, it has one spinoff for sure, one semi spinoff. Uh, but now we're going to redo it again, which I don't understand exactly. We'll get into that. Saw. Why did I choose this one? One thing that you will notice on my list of movies going through all of this is that I don't have a lot of slashers on here. I don't care for the slasher portion of it, more the psychological. That being said, does this one have psychological effects? Yeah, very much so. Here, you're handcuffed by your ankle to something here in this bathroom that everybody's just going to forget about, throughout time. And the only way you're getting out of there is one instrument that's laying right next to you, which would be, oh, the name of the movie, Saw. Cut off your foot, or you're going to go ahead and die in here. Don't you cut off your foot, you die anyway because you bleed out or something. Something you would think something like that. Anyway, Saw had the elements in it to go ahead and just mess with your head. And then bringing in that creepy clown in there to go ahead and finish things off, that did. To have Jigsaw with his very epic voice in there to go ahead and say that he wanted to play a game, that did it. But then to have it where the truly twisted mind putting this together actually had from point A to point B, where it started and where it ends is where it starts again and ends. It never ends. Now that brings up my next point is if we're going to have another movie that they're planning on doing with this, where does it go in this? It can't be in this sphere because that's already done where it actually started, ended, and then goes back to it over and over and over again. So some form of spinoff, hopefully, because if they try to throw something in there, that's really going to throw this off, and it's probably going to knock it out of my list moving forward. But as of right now, this is the way I stand with this. The elements that are in there are great, giving you a choice. You can either maim yourself or you can die. Mainly geared around those who have wronged people at some point, somehow, some way, some very wrong, and deserve more than what they got for most instances. So, how far would you go? Would you make those decisions? That's where it gets into the psychological thing. It's like, what would your mindset be in the situation? That being said, Saw has made my number 25 in the list. And I say Saw in general, not a particular movie, 1, 2, 3, 9, 132, whatever we're up to on there. You'll see some of the other movies that I've chosen, same thing. It's the series of movies, not just a particular movie in general. With that, that'll go ahead and give you number 25 on the list. So remember, if you want to go ahead and have a conversation or whatever, I am more than happy with that. Leave those comments out there. But remember to please like, subscribe, and share today. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these dropped every single day. So we know all the way from 31, counting to my number one pick of all time horror movies. Tough decision. So tough. Um, we'll have discussions and everything. I have no problem with that. Let's have some fun with this. And moving forward, keep in mind you're looking at 31 days of Halloween ranked countdown. Until then, remember, all eyes are on you this holiday season.